congratulations. Nice to have it out of the way now and you can concentrate on, I guess, the rest of the season.
Yeah, it is. Probably comes at a similar time to last year. It just so happens that my 400th was, around 16 or around 17. So I was confident. I think my footy's holding up to warrant another year, and obviously the football club thought the same. So it's good going into the last couple of games knowing that I'm contracted. But it wasn't a huge weight on. I've been playing for 20 years now, so a bit of a veteran at the way these contract things work.
You started?
Started, mate.
Move over.
What's going on there?
I'm coming too.
All right, beautiful.
Yeah. What's this for?
The contract.
Your contract or my new one?
Oh, we can do a joint one, I guess, if you want to do it.
All right, done.
All right. Drew's just signed for a year as well, so.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
There was more than 130-year-old got a new contract around here, so I thought I'd crash the party.
I like it. Nice work.
You are very reclusive when it comes to the media, Drew, so you're breaking your silence here to make the announcement.
I think Brent and myself got done, our contracts were done pretty much on the same day, I think, earlier this week. So,
Yep.
which is good for the both of us, good for the club to back us in for another 12 months at least.
Brent, there was a bit of talk that associating you with a possible move to another club. Was there ever any sort of substance to that?
I don't think so. I think I've been here for 20 years. I'm a North Melbourne person. It'd be pretty silly for me to up and move to another football club now. And like I said, I'm a North Melbourne person through and through. I've had opportunities to leave this great football club, and I certainly haven't taken them clearly. So that was never on the cards. I wouldn't have thought from my end or the football club's end. So a little bit of speculation maybe, but that's about it.
And Drew, will he get Tucky's record?
Yeah, he will. Yeah, providing he behaves himself, and his form suggested this year that he's capable of playing every single game for the next 12 months as well. So it'll be a big moment when that comes.
What does it mean?
You all right, mate?
Sorry, what does it mean for the team and to have Boomer sign on again?
A lot. He just provides a lot of experience, really. 22 years next year?
21, yeah.
21 years of footy next year. A lot of knowledge. Got a lot of good sort of half forwards coming through, which Brent will be able to share his expertise with. And I think I'd be a bit lonely if he left as well. So it's good for me to have Brent around for another year.
Is it a relief for you, Drew, to have it out of the way and able to now get on and concentrate on that finals campaign?
Yeah, it's the latest that I've ever signed a contract throughout my whole career. But I was never worried this year. I knew that my form had been okay, had been good enough to warrant another contract. So I understood that I'm 32 now, I'll be 33 in October. So they were never going to sign me mid-year. It was never going to be one of those things where we're going to a big negotiation. It was more of if the club saw a spot for me in 2016, then I was always just going to be happy to sign the contract straight away.
Did you ever sort of waver in your ability when you had some struggles early in the year, or are you always confident that you could do it?
Yeah, always confident. I've started years pretty slowly the last couple, and I've always come good at the back end of years. So my form lately has been all right. But yeah, the form early was ordinary, but it was nothing that I couldn't change. It was nothing to do with I'm getting slower or can't move like I used to. It was just probably my form, and just once I'd straighten that out, I'd be okay.
And on to the one-year deals now, Drew. Have you had a chat to Boom about that? He's the king of the one-year deals.
He is. You've had 6 in a row?
5, I think.
5 1 years in a row. Yeah. So now it's my first, but that's okay. I was more than comfortable once the club offered me another job.
And the 300-game milestone, if you obviously stay fit next year, looks very achievable. Well, what will that mean to you?
It'll mean something once I've finished, I think. Probably thinking that that's a possibility, and I suppose it's more than likely that it'll happen. I don't feel as though I deserve to be there. Don't feel as though I won't be sort of trying to draw any accolades or attention my way once that milestone comes up. And you hear everyone say, but once you finish your footy, that's when you reflect on it.
Brent, you're going to go into next year with the record in sight. Are you prepared for a year of constant sort of talk about it?
Yeah, I think it's been talked about already, and every interview you do, it gets brought up. So, look, I'm happy where that sits. I don't play to break Michael Tuck's record, that's for sure. Like Drewy said, once you finish your career and you can look back, and you might be lucky enough to win a few individual awards, you can sit back and reflect on that with your grandkids or your kids. But I don't play an individual sport, so I'm here for one reason and one reason only. I've got still got 2 cracks at it now, this year and next year. Hopefully it happens sooner than later, but I probably would have hung up the boots if I didn't believe that this club could go, to the pinnacle, and that's to win a premiership. And that's certainly my drive. I know it's Drew's drive, and I hope it's every player on our list's drive as well.
Is it doable this year?
Oh, look, you asked me at the start of the football season. I'm a person who believes in my ability and my teammates' ability, and I think we can win absolutely every single game. We've got 3 games to go. They're going to be tough, absolutely, but I think we can win them, and I go into every final the same. I would hang up the boots if I didn't think we could win every game. So for me to answer your question, yeah, I think it's achievable. A lot of water to go under the bridge, though.
And next year, Boomer, definitely your last?
Oh, don't know. Depends how the form is. The way negotiations went this year, people might have thought it was my last this year, but when you sign the 1-year deals, you don't look too far ahead, and I certainly don't do that. I've got 3 very, very important games to go this year before finals. I'll be getting that right, and then going into next year, and hopefully my form's good. And you never know. You never know. I'm not saying I'll certainly go on the year after that, but you never know.
If you got to a situation midway through next year where you I don't think you will, but you might lose form, and the club felt in a position where you're 5 games off the record, but they thought your spot was best suited to someone else. What would you want the club to do?
Brad knows what he'll do. He's the coach. It's a pretty hypothetical question, obviously, but we've had conversations with Brad. We've got a really, really good relationship, obviously. If my form drops off, Brad will be the first to tell me, and whether that's to go back and play 2s and find some form, I'm not too sure how it all work, but hopefully we don't have to cross that bridge.
Thanks, boys.
Congrats. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Well done, Drew. Thanks, bro.
I had a lot better in my head than I didn't deliver, did I really?